Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact, don't ask, grab reactions, jacked, attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not.
Alrighty, good morning, guys. And here we are. Believe it or not, oh, it still smells warm in here, like hot sub. But God, there's an echo in this enclosure. Anyway, the wife did all this, and these are really heavy subs, but she took all of her roundovers and everything out by herself, and yeah, got that sub there, the bad one's in the house. So today, I am gonna work on, I gotta take her radio out. This was like a cheap eBay dash kit. It's crooked in there, bad, it's junk. So I gotta take that out because, oh, she left all of her boards in here. But anyway, I gotta change her bass knob. And the RCA coming from the head unit to the bass knob is not long enough. I need it behind this door. So I hate to do it because y'all know how bad these are. These are like garbage. I know everybody's gonna be like, you got DS18. Them DS18 RCAs are 100 times better than that full tilt garbage. My Jeep had nothing but these in it. And long story short, when I strapped my amps, I couldn't get no more than like 50 volts AC out of both amps strapped. I tried everything, and finally I took my multimeter and read RCA voltage, and I was getting like less than a volt at each one. And I had 4 RCAs in the back that I tried, all full tilt. And I swapped them out to some of those, and I was getting like 2 volts. And the only thing I swapped was RCAs. But every one of these I had in my Jeep, I wound up replacing because they would go bad within like a year. But that's the only RCA I have. So anyway, yeah, it's going to go in here. From the radio to over behind this door to put her other bass knob in. Because it's a RJ45 connection knob. And I got to change the dash kit to one that I got from Crutchfield, which will be a lot better dash kit than that eBay thing. So that's what I got going this morning, guys. I got to get all this wooden stuff out of here, obviously, so I have room in here to work. So I'll be back once I get started, and we'll get to tear apart a sub today. So, got a new radio kit in here. It pushes the radio out further, but it's a lot more like solid and stable. I'm getting ready to pull all the switches out of the ashtray and put in the aux beam switch panel, hopefully today. That'd be cool to get that done. So the wife said she had another ashtray for that, so we'll get that later. But for now, I'm trying to put in her new bass knob. We got this all unhooked. We have another RCA ran here that she's got to tuck up under the dash. We got to remove the strip and run it through the carpet to back here somewhere. And I will mount her little box to the bass knob back here. We already got the RJ45 ran back here. I need to zip tie a bunch of this stuff back here. I don't know why I've never done it, but I need to, like badly. But that's what I got going so far. And on my last video, I know I said I needed haters. I had 2 hateful comments on my last video, so thank you guys. I know it was just y'all trying to, you know, help me out, but like y'all said, I'll get them haters eventually by myself. But anyway, this is what I'm working on today. My buddy Billy told me yesterday he was going to stop by today and use my little lithium charger to charge his bank up. And he wanted to go to my spot and shoot some videos because I don't know if he needs somebody to hair trick for him, somebody to film for him or what, but he's supposed to come by. Don't hold me to it, because if he does, you know I'm going to have that footage on here. But anyway, I'm going to get back to work, guys. But we're making progress. Like I said, we've already got the radio thing swapped out. Other RCA ran. So right now it's just getting this bass knob stuff taken care of. The wife's been over here working hard this morning. Yeah, she's all right, guys, don't judge me. It's a wiring nightmare, but I know I keep going on about this. I love this technology. That's the brain unit, control unit for the bass knob. RJ45 goes there. Your battery, negative, remote turn on, ins and outs. We still ain't got that RCA ran. The wife takes care of doing that. But, let's see here. Y'all gonna get a sneak peek at her bass knob. Apparently she's a fan of Gryffindor. And the owl scene just looks dope on here. But, it's got that RJ45 connection in the bottom. Here's the cable. And if I could do it one-handed, I would plug it in, but I can't. And then there's the voltmeter and the turn on for the LED lights in it. So, yeah, we got all that ready to roll. There we go. She's plugging it in. Bam. Yep. Plug it in. There you go. Only complaint I would have at all, the only one, is these cables are a little stiff. I mean, I deal with it in my Jeep. I've gotten used to it, but I will say they are a little stiff compared to just having the RCAs out. But it's a lot thinner cable, which is a plus. But, like, it's stiff compared to, well, that's pretty stiff too. But y'all know I'm not a fan of full tilt. But anyway, God, that looks so much better in there. And it's a lot more stable. It sits out further. I really like that. There's the voltmeter I put in. Where the cigarette lighter went, like really the only way I could mount this, I had to like notch the hole out. You can see where I made it, right there a little bit, notching it. But I had to notch that hole out, mount the volt gauge in, and it's CA glued from the back. Is it the right way? I don't know. Not to put anybody on blast, because I love Spark Innovations fannies. I wish I could run them in my Jeep. I can't. I have them in here. I love them. At the Sundown Show, I asked Spark what the difference was between their $20 voltmeters and this $8 voltmeter that I got on Amazon. And they pretty much said that theirs has sparked. Screen printed on it. I will say that this little $8 voltmeter, I have one in here, one in my Jeep. The one in my Jeep's been in there since day one. And it is very, very accurate. Like, I can check the wires, go into the voltmeter with my digital multimeter, and they are usually on, like dead on, at the most, maybe a tenth difference. But usually they're dead on, so a tenth ain't a whole lot. And most time they're dead on. I'll live with it. But anyway, I'm going to get this all hooked up. Here's where we're at. Adding the aux beam switch panel. We got it mounted. You got to use 280s because the wires be coming out there. And I needed enough room for 4 gauge to go to them, which go to the battery. We ain't done nothing back here, but I do got to like tighten up some of this wiring. I've been needing to do this for months, ever since I put that in, but I'm lazy. I did make her the wiring harness that goes to these to turn them lights on in there, but I ain't even got it yet. We do have the bass knob controller mounted, and I did tighten up some of the wiring there. It's just, we're not even gonna talk about that. Pretend you didn't see that, guys. And that's the wiring harness that went where the ashtray was. And now you can see the aux beam switch panel. I already got the wire ran from it all the way back. So we're getting things done ever so slowly. And we do have Billy here with the old F-160. We're just going to see if it's unlocked. He did some port work to it. So we'll check that out. Ah, it's unlocked. So yeah, he brought it in to where it's like a perfect 90 on each side. So, and he brought up the bottom a little bit. That's a lot of port still, but that's a lot of cone area. So I think we will, here in a little bit, go out and get some video footage of this thing playing. He might actually turn it up. He said he still ain't turned it up. Black Jeep's still sitting there. But I am in the process of acquiring my Raptor liner kit for this. We're going to Raptor line it black. I'll probably just take these off and do the front bumper at the same time. I got to change header panel. So yeah. Got a little bit of work to do to this, but that roof's going to need a lot of sanding, but it'll look 100 times better when I'm done. But I got to take that side molding off. I don't like it anyway. Yeah. Make this old girl look good. I might buy some of the fender flares like I have on mine to put on here. Because I did have to cut and fold the, yeah, that lip. That's common Jeep mod that everybody does on the Cherokees. But anyway, I got, put some lift on this thing. But yeah, we're working on the Blazer today. So we got a lot of Blazer footage. Well, we've done a lot of stuff. It's little shit, but we've been doing it.
The tedious shit we've been doing.
Yeah, it's the tedious stuff. Don't like none of it, but hey, we're getting it, guys. All right, so we here with Billy. We're getting ready to film these fucking 1612s. He said he got turned up for us a little bit today. This thing is way nastier than it was on 621s. Them FI Neo 21s were weak compared to what he's doing now. Like, he's got the hood flop here, the whole, everything's doing this. And the wind is just stupid coming out of it. So we're getting some like first-hand footage before, or sneak peeks before anybody else, so. Carry on.
These motherfuckers were happier when they see me roll. Got me living this shit right now. Rest in peace, the mind. So I keep this pistol in the car. So if they wanna blow me, man, I'll take them up to God. No, I'ma let this bitch blow like it's got a car. No, I ain't going back. If they wanna see it,
So, shit went south. Let me flip around here. Yeah, okay, so shit went south. We were like 4 songs in, like steady voltage. I'm talking like his voltage was good. And like the last song he played, Deb was hair tricking like crazy. Everything was good. Now keep in mind, he has not turned this up to normal demo volume yet. Like he's a click away from normal demo volume. He does like I do, same head unit. Set everything at 32, demo at 28, you know, 4 clicks down. He has made it up to 27. And he swapped songs and it was weak. So we knew something was up. And when we opened the back, we could smell smoke. We lost this one. Now, it's a weird blow because all 3 of these get green power light, which means good to go. That one don't do nothing. There's no power light. There is nothing. Like, it's just dead, DOA. So we don't know, guys. We probably shouldn't even be filming this for y'all to see, but we are, because, you know, y'all watch this shit because you want realistic content. Like realistic content, like no bullshit, you know. And that's what you're getting today, because nobody's happy when they send an amp. I know I sent 2 of them the other day, and I was upset when it was 1. And here we are. You know, I sent 2, he sent 1, which is odd because his amps are strapped. And the master blew, which might be a reason the slave is still coming on. But the master blew. But anyway, I you know, I asked him if it was cool to film that he lost an amp, and he's like, well, hell yeah, you know. So, God, this thing's a beast. Like, it was totally a beast. Hey, when he just gets it up to volume 28, this thing's going to be stupid good. Stupid at volume 26, 27, but, you know, it is what it is, guys. I mean, you know, you have good days, you have bad days. And even though it's a new build we just got playing last weekend, it's a bad day today. But like he said, you know, he's trying to stay positive about it. At least it didn't happen at Ruckus, which is the show we're all trying to get to. So we got to pull this damn surfboard out of here and get it boxed up, get it back to the amp lab, get it fixed, and hope we can get it back in time for Ruckus. So anyway, we'll see you guys, but I'll be back. Rip DC. In case you're wondering why we're using a vacuum to pull the power wires and stuff out. Some have ferrules, some don't, but the little slivers of power wire is what causes most amplifiers to blow if they get sucked in. Even though it's blown, we're still taking precautions so it don't fall down on the other ones and potentially get sucked in. The grounds don't have no ferrules, so, and look at all these little slivers here. Especially when an amplifier has fans on the ends. If you got them little slivers of copper wire laying in there, they'll literally like suck it in. Kevin Kruger said that's the #1 cause of amps blown that he gets in for repair. In case you're wondering why we're using a vacuum to pull the power wires and stuff out. Some have ferrules, some don't, but the little slivers of power wire is what causes most amplifiers to blow if they get sucked in. Even though it's blown, we're still taking precautions so it don't fall down on the other ones and potentially get sucked in. See, the grounds don't have no ferrules, so, and look at all these little slivers here. Especially when an amplifier has fans on the ends. If you got them little slivers of copper wire laying in there, they'll literally like suck it in. Kevin Kruger said that's the #1 cause of amps blown that he gets in for repair. So we came home, pulled Billy's all the wires off his amp. I got this bad boy in the mail, so I went ahead and put that on. Before I had a rope, like my winch line had a hook on it that went down and to there. I'm just trying to clean this thing up a little bit. I bought me a 2-foot long soft shackle. If I need to hook that to something to pull them out, whatever, it should work. But that's about it, guys. We got to finish that up tomorrow. You know, I did a little work. I put that on there and I hooked my wireless winch controller up. Cable for it's right here. I had it on here before, and I took everything off when I re-wrapped or lined the bumper. So, it is what it is. Other than that, I ain't touched the Jeep today. Been focusing everything on the Blazer, and then we went and shot that phenomenal footage with Billy's F-160 until he lost an amp. So we don't know what we're going to do there. Let me flip it around. Yeah, we don't know what we're going to do with that. Honestly, he's cutting it close by trying to send the... I mean, I think Amp Lab's the one that repaired them last time. Because the last time we went through this, he had 3 9Ks on them 621s. We decided to add a 4th and strap them, and we did that. And that's when he blew 2 of them in a row that day. So he's had kind of bad luck with amps. I feel for him, you know, for real I do. But he just got this system playing last weekend. I mean, you saw the first turn on video. And then today he started turning it up a little bit, and that happened. It makes me sad too, because, you know, he's a real good friend of mine. But I mean, anymore, you've seen what I've been dealing with the past couple weeks. Like, lost an alternator, 2 amps, 1 sub. It happens, guys. And it's terrible when it does, because a lot of times it's really, really costly mistakes. And Billy isn't sponsored by anybody. I mean, he just got on Team G2, and, you know, they helped him with subs. He could probably get a little bit of hookup on amps, but still, he'd have to buy 4. And he's trying to get 1 repaired before the Ruckus show. I don't know. Hold on a minute. I don't want to smoke on here. But I had a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan or a bad plan. It's just a plan. That Vital Power amp in the wife's Edge, that's the same exact amp as the DC 9K inside. So what I told Billy, I'm like, hey, if they don't have it back by Ruckus, we'll slap that bad boy in place of the one that's out, and we'll strap it with your 9Ks and see if it'll work. It's an idea. You know, actually, the insides of them amps, they are like they're exactly like a DC Audio 9K. I believe they're both Xenon amps. Like made in the same build house, everything. It's just they rate it at like a 7.5K, I think. And the DC Audios are 9Ks. They both do around the same power. So I believe it would work. It would be cool if it did, right? That would be cool. You look in the back of it and you see like a blue stripe and 3 black stripes. We had to put it down once so people think we're doing the cop flag, you know, with the blue stripe in there. But I don't know if we're going to wind up doing that. It was just an idea, you know, to try to get him to Ruckus. But anyway, I'm done for the day. Thinking about taking the wife out somewhere to eat. Somewhere a little fancy today. Maybe Burger King. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She wanted me to try fondue. So we might go try this melting pot place and get some fondue. I don't know. We ain't really went out to eat nowhere like nice in a couple months. So, you know, I like eating McAllister stuff like that. But she's trying something different. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow and we will be working on the Blazer there. What up, everybody? So, back on this. Today's kind of weird because the weather today is like, do I need a hoodie? But I put a hoodie on and I get hot. But without a hoodie, it's kind of nippy. And there's like a really heavy moisture in the air. Not like rain, almost like drizzle, but not quite. So, yeah, you see where I'm at. Took the wife out to eat last night. No fondue. Had the old Longhorns. You can't go wrong with Longhorns.
I'm a carnivore.
And then today, or last night, come home, I carved some pumpkins. I don't know. I live in a neighborhood now, so I mean, I might have trick-or-treaters. I don't know. We got little decorations up for Halloween, you know. Go carve some old pumpkins. I don't know. Still,
Bueno bars if you want to come by and grab.
yeah, the wife's like, we bought cases of Bueno bars, like the full bars for trick-or-treaters. So if they come here, they're going to be impressed enough not to egg us.
If you're in Longview, you know where we live.
But anyway, yeah. I'm working on the Blazer. That way, everything will be done when the recone gets here. We'll slap the recone together, stick that bad boy in there, and it'll be done at that point. The Jeep, yeah. I don't have really a whole lot to do to it except for, you know, alternator when it comes in, 2 amplifiers, and replace my front axles. Yeah. But I didn't get in a big hurry yesterday. Billy blew that amplifier, and we were just kind of like, eh. And then we find out that he went home from here. We went ahead and unhooked everything from the amp while he was here. So all he had to do was like take it out. And he sent me pictures of it, and the whole output section blew, which is really odd. But you know, it is what it is, man. When you get into stuff like this, you just don't know. Like, anything that can go wrong will. So, but anyway, guys, I got wiring to do. I got her little strip in there. That's going to come through this relay, which is triggered by ignition. Coming off battery here. So when the key comes on, it makes this hot like an ignition bar. Works better in my mind than like splitting one wire off a bunch of times. And it's relayed at that point, but all right, yeah, I'm gonna get to work. All right, now y'all know I love these aux beam switch boxes, but this is the worst part, is getting 2 pieces of 4 gauge in here with these plugs like all going around the same side. Because this is the ignition that turns it on. That's the controller. And it comes with 6 gauge. It comes with pieces of 6 gauge wire. But one, it's CCA and it's 6 gauge. I got this 100% focus. Yeah, there we go. OFC that I like to run on them. And it's just tight. Does it work? Yeah, because I got mine done. I got this one done. But luckily this morning, I just kind of cut the wire, crimped the ends on, and the wife heat shrinked it for me. So we're a good team working together today. So I'm gonna hook the red to there, the black to that one, which is cool that I actually had room in here for it, or this one on that. But either way, we're gonna clean things up in here and try to make it a little nicer. And this, you know, finishing this up is about all we got left to do to this. And then we'll be ready for, you know, throwing the new, well, the rebuilt sub in it when I get the recone and get it reconed. And then we'll be off to the races. Well, off to Ruckus, not the races. But it's at a racetrack, so kind of works. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what I did, guys, is I got this hooked up. I got to tighten this wiring up in here. I'm going to try to do it how I did mine, where we get, you know, some old zip ties and try to make everything nice. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. I did just run a test on this with having her turn all the switches on, and I got voltage at every one of them. I got ignition here, obviously, because that is working. But I did test it with my multimeter. We do have ignition, so yeah, everything is working how it should. Now I just got to hook up these 3 relays to here for ignition, because they're triggered by ignition. Like, one is her voltage regulator down there. One is the voltmeter in the dash. I have no unearthly clue what the other one went out to. Don't know. But anyway, oh, I think it's the voltmeter on the bass knob. I think it's the hot and ground. I think one of these is hot and ground for the actual bass knob. I believe it would probably be this one here. But anyway, everything is hooked up. Everything is working. So we just got to finish, you know, wiring everything up. And yeah, we're making progress this morning. And check this out, guys. I should work for Oxbeam. Really, they have a lot of cool stuff, but by far my favorite thing is this. Just because this thing just destroys the Spark Innovation switch panel and little relay box. One, because it don't actually have these old relays. This guy's solid state, but each circuit's fused. I just noticed this. I don't even know if mine has that. There is a fuse puller and spare fuses in the damn lid. All right, we got to go check mine. Look, the wife's already on it.
I think it does.
Yes, look. That is awesome.
Never stranded with us.
That's Debbie's logo I designed. DAL for Debbie Ain't Loud. I don't know. Right now, I'm just talking crap on here. Yeah, I'm going to take a quick break and we're going to get back to work. Here we go, guys. So, we got everything in. I ain't got zip ties on. Nothing. Like, I literally need to get these here. Like, back that way. You know, zip that there. Try to find a way to, yeah, I should have had this moved over a couple inches in the beginning. I didn't do it. It's okay. But we got this in. I've tested enough to test the outputs on here and to test this, you know, and this was all working. We haven't tested accessories yet. What we have here is like the fuse holders. These G2 fuse holders. They light up, and we had to hook it up straight to the battery here without the fuse or anything in it. The wife's putting this back together, but we had to change them to red because they were defaulted, I guess, to blue. But that's for them. They actually, I got them hooked up with the enclosure lights. These are the 2 strips of LEDs in the enclosure. So them are hooked together. This wire here, it goes out to the underglow. This goes to the fans, which I don't know if y'all seen the fans in here, but we have the fannies and the control-y. I have no damn clue. Speedy is what they call it. Because you can control the speed of your fannies with this little knob up here. Yeah, we leave it wide open. Would I have needed to order that? Probably not, guys. Honestly, I don't.
I like it. It's pretty.
She just likes having the whole combo. Whatever.
Everything looks nice back here.
But we do have to get some of them little zip ties with the loopies on it and clean this crap up, which is what we're getting ready to do next. Because we got to clean this crap up. But, you know, we got everything going. I like doing it this way, you know, with a hot bar, a negative bar, and an ignition bar. In here, we still have a lot of stuff tore apart. That is where I mounted her little Oxbeam switch panel. We got the bass knob on. You seen all that? Yeah, that's not good. After the Ruckus and Chill show, I'm going to be rebuilding these doors. I'm going to try to do 4/8 across here. Can I do it? I don't know, guys. I'm really unsure. I don't know if there's going to be enough room. But you got 2 10s and that in it now. There might be enough room. There might be. Right, well, we're going to check it out and see. But that's all we got for now. I mean, yeah, we got an ashtray back in here. The new radio kit. I mean, we've done a lot of work on it the past couple. I think I glitched, but anyway, we did a lot of work on it in the past couple of days. You know, the wife has done a lot with me on it, which is awesome that she's helping with it.
Doing it on the
Oh, look at this. So, I found a kit at Lowe's. They come with this 20-volt brushless impact, a drill, 2 batteries, which they're just the little batteries, 2 batteries, and a bag, and a charger for 150 bucks. It was marked down on clearance. I snagged it. Normally, I have a lot of cobalt tools, but I don't know. My wife used to work at the old pick and pull. And people leave a lot of tools at pick and pull. So I just started looking one day, you know, and we got like 6 of the really big DeWalt batteries. And I'm like, her impact, it stinks when you use it. So somebody in Team Ain't Loud chat posted that special yesterday. I went to Lowe's and grabbed one. I don't know. But guys, anyway, I'm gonna get back to this. This ain't a perfect, you know, like all this stuff over here. It's not perfect. It's not show quality, really. I'm a backyard builder. I mean, I literally, like, look, I'm a backyard builder. We're in the backyard. So, what'd you say, babe?
I said they're coming to get a demo, not to look at.
Yeah, people are coming to get demos, and you know, they're not like looking for super show quality shit. And I think that's why a lot of you guys even follow me, is because it's all backyard done. But anyway, yeah, here we have it. We'll be back. We have like 100 zip ties in here. And it did make it look a whole lot better for it. It's still kind of a cluster, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Just because of where things intersect, like right here, I would have to take everything out and start over to try to fix that. But I dig it. It is a whole lot better. This looks a whole lot less sloppy. I did add another LED strip in here. So now this thing does have a dome light. So everything is working. We already started up and tested it. You know, the alternators are still working. This is working great. Yeah, so we're ruckus ready in this thing. Oh, except for the sub. I still have to put a couple of these back here. I forgot. But we did get these wired up. They glow red now. Yeah, I almost forgot. I need to take care of these wires here. No big deal. I'm getting ready to get on that, but I'm going to end this video here so I can get this thing edited and uploaded. Sorry guys, it wasn't a great, like, super, you know, informative weekend video. That's what I'm running into now while I'm just doing small things. I mean, a lot of you guys like the videos like this where I show you how to do crap in the backyard. At some point, we're going to start working on this. I have a company that reached out to me from Amazon. It's a Chinese sub company. You know, who knows what all brand subs they make. They're wanting to send me a tin for a review on. And I'm like, I don't want one. I kind of need a pair if you're going to send me something to do a review on. That way they're usable. Even if I don't use them, I can just do an unboxing video, give my opinion, maybe hook it up to an amplifier in the back of the wife's Blazer on just, you know, unhook everything and run 1 amp to them, let them free air. I don't know. But anyway, told them that it wasn't going to be feasible. I wouldn't even mess with one. They're like, well, we'll give you one in new packaging. And we got a couple that have damaged boxes that they can't sell. They're like, how about we send you 3? Yeah, they are cast aluminum basket tins. I don't even know. Some company starts with an H. But if I do get them, that might be what goes in the black Jeep build. I don't know. I'd really like to do 312s. Paul had talked about doing 310s or 312s, sponsoring it. If he doesn't or doesn't want to, then we'll throw some cheap eBay subs in there. Jerry don't care. I already know my YouTube subscribers. I know I still got to do that, babe. I still got to put them wires up. I know my YouTube, I can't even speak English today. Subscribers love a budget build. Y'all do. You love them budget bangers. So what better way to do a budget build than with some eBay subwoofer, or not eBay, Amazon cheap subwoofers. I don't know, guys. I'm stumbling over words. I'm having trouble talking for some reason. I don't even know. Because my brain scrambled from doing wiring all morning. I don't even know what time it is. But
1:19.
it ain't even 2 o'clock yet. It's 1:19 and I feel like it's 4. But yeah, I'm going to have to get off here because I feel like I'm not even speaking English at this point. So.
It's Mumble Monday.
And Mumble Monday, yeah. Anyway, I'll get this video edited and up for you guys so y'all can watch it tonight. Peace out, guys. And as always, don't forget to use that link in the video description of this for G2 Dynamics to get 5% off and make me a little money. Yeah, don't forget that. Peace out and bass on.